in the morning, Toshiro wakes everyone up with coffee and
Yes, work day.
This is seriously going to cut into like our treasury at the rate that he's buying this coffee.
yeah, he buys a lot.
We should just start investing in coffee production.
The commander, Commander Kondaru says that that night you guys are gonna go to the manor to see the mayor, and he will take Arata, Hiro, Moyasu, Kenji, and Yubaku,
Hancho. Ah, okay.
and Katame as well. But he's gonna send the vice commander. So you guys are gonna go with the vice commander to the manor tonight. But you guys have all day to do whatever you would like.
I need to work, or I need to craft.
So I ask Taizen Shimada real quick what the Dorminian rebels do. Like, what are they?
Oh, you could call me Shimada or Shimada-san. Anyway. Yes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
You can call me friend. You don't have to. He says that the Dorminian rebels, many of them are remnant soldiers from the occupation. When the Dorminians pulled their forces out, some of them were left behind to act as spies and to continue the work of the Dorminians in the city.
But do they really attack people in the alleyways?
He says that what they are mostly doing is they're recruiting people and smuggling and dealing in arms and weapons.
That is what I thought.
They're building like a guerrilla force, and they do attack the officials of Chusei. So like the Metsuke have been attacked, like the police officers have been attacked. Apparently they put out like threats against like officials who are like visiting the town, and like bomb threats and stuff like that, like terrorist stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are they religiously affiliated?
He says that he believes that some of them are, and there are rumors about a red priest,
It's Miley. Yeah.
a priest of Miley. Yeah.
Hanjo, I would like to buy my grandson a gun. We haven't been in this town long enough for most of the population to notice that we're Roshigumi. Let's go into town and see if we can't find some Ginji. Is that what they're called? Ganji?
Gokudo?
Gokudo.
Yeah.
No, when they're foreigners. What's the like bad?
Gaijin.
Gaijin. Oh, Gaijin. Oh, okay.
Gaijin.
You butchered that so hard we had to go into
Shimada says that the rebel forces are calling themselves the Firebrands.
I need to buy my grandson a gun so that his bow may be upgraded. Not really, Hanjo. You are amazing with that bow. I would never buy you some Dorminian piece of crap.
Hanjo looks like really confused. At first, he looks really confused when you say "buy my grandson," and then he's like, "Oh, it's like right, your grandson, right?" And then you like start talking more about his bow and stuff, and you're like, "Wait, my."
I think that's probably like he's been looking up to you super hard, so this is probably giving him
Yeah, he's definitely got
big iron. Say distance, he's right next to him.
That's why it's in caps. That's why it's in all caps. Okay, so Hanjo, Yuboku and Hanjo are going to go into town, and they're going to, with Katame, of course, and they're going to look for some trouble. They're going to try and buy some guns and get in some trouble. Okay, right?
I'm just trying to get some. This is reconnaissance work. I'm not necessarily looking to take down the local gun dealer. I'm looking to find that guy to get to the next guy after him.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You're gonna investigate the rebels, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What is?
I'm not gonna be a Kenji. I'm not gonna break. I'm not gonna stick some dude's hand in a boiling pot of water. All right.
Everyone roll a d6. Everyone roll a d6. Okay. So what is?
Damn.
What is Kenji gonna do?
I feel like if we're already dealing with Gokudo and stuff, I should probably go with Yoboku. Though Kenji also
That will draw a lot of unneeded
Yeah.
attention.
I might want to keep it chill for today. So here's what Kenji wants to do. He wants to get Makoto, and he wants to get all the new Metsuke.
Yeah.
And he's like, listen, this is our new home, and we have been here for several days. And look at it. It's covered in dust. The walls are peeling. We are going to clean. And we're going to make this ours.
Oh, okay.
Does anyone... Kenji just like shouts, does anyone have like ink?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to grab the old dojo sign and see if I can get some Arana's ink, and then we'll make like a new sign.
Okay, cool. What are you going to put on a new sign?
I mean, they already know we're here, so it's just going to put Roshigumi headquarters in like the sloppiest kanji you've ever seen.
Let me do that.
Okay.
There you go. 21.
All right, nice.
It's nice.
And
yeah.
you do put Roshigumi headquarters on it?
Yeah. They know.
Cool.
I mean, we're not secret about this at all, so. And then Kenji's gonna, because Kenji chose Makoto because we've been chore buddies. This is our
Didn't we have a
thing.
big discussion last session about not staying here?
Where else are we gonna go? I mean, it's either that or we tried to like move into the restaurant.
Until we're able to find another place.
Yeah.
And with the new information that generally people don't come here.
Yeah, you guys noticed that like there's not a lot of people in this area. What you guys mostly see are like stray dogs or cats like walking around, not actually people.
Katame?
So Kenji's gonna help spruce this up with the men and occasionally maybe do some runs into town for like paint and some other supplies.
Okay, cool.
Any precision work you need help with, I can assist you. It's just I'm working on a rune stone right now, so
Cool.
Okay.
And then Makoto is happy to help, and all of the Metsuke like roll up their sleeves, and Shimada is like, "All right, man, let's get to work." And he like gets out like a hammer and like some like stakes or whatever, and like starts like just hammering like boards back into place.
We just have just like a montage.
Yeah, that montage from
Clonai? Makeover, 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 makeover. Makeover, makeover, makeover.
It's build that house from Red Dead Redemption.
our house in the middle of the city.
Hey. So yeah, that's gonna be Kenji. This is also mostly because I think Kenji needs to not go outside for a day. So the Gokudo, I mean, he's still going outside because he's dumb, but it's mostly just for short trips and not like, let's go out in the open. This is me, Kenji Kuroda. Yakuza magnet. So he'll try to stay local for supplies.
Yeah.
All right, so that's it for Kenji.
Cool. And then what is Moyasu and Arata? Give me a roll off. Roll another d6.
Yeah, Malcolm, go first.
Oh.
Hold on.
What is this?
26
There you
beats
go.
2.
All right,
Malcolm,
Arata.
you go
What is
first.
Arata going to do for the day?
I'm basically going to be working on my runestone and helping Kenji out around the dojo. Though towards the end of the like nearing dusk, I'm going to start working on a letter, which I will give you a reference to later.
Also, if you need any shit for your runestone, Kenji, you can just add that to shopping list. Like, I need paint, I need boards, I need Eye of Newts.
I mean, really, like I have most of the things I need. I went shopping for them.
Kaoru and Tomoe also help clean up the dojo and fix things up.
Well, I
Bring
imagine
those out.
everybody's like cleaning while like is like sitting at his little desk working on this stone. Like,
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Shimada just lifts you up and then dusts underneath and sets you back down.
pretty much.
All right, and then Moyasu. What does Moyasu do?
I actually would still like to go check for Sam. And if he
Yeah,
wants
does
to
Sam come home actually?
No.
Moyasu will bring Hiro.
Okay. So Moyasu and Hiro, you guys are gonna look for Sam, and where are you guys gonna look for him?
Wait,
Red light
wait a
district.
second.
Red light district.
Moyasu and Hiro, or wait, hang on a second.
They're best friends now.
When did this happen?
Well, it's a long process. After you murder someone's entire family, it takes a while to bring them back.
Yeah.
Hiro is gonna go with Moyasu.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Is
yeah.
there anything else that Hiro wants to do at the dojo before?
So Hiro wants to go to the red light district. Like number 1 to look for Sam. Number 2 to collect information on
Yeah.
the governor
Yeah.
or the mayor, and then
Yeah.
number 3 because Moyasu wants to go.
Kenji and Arata chill at the dojo, and you guys clean up the dojo significantly, and you are able to repair a lot of the issues that were like they were like missing walls, and like there was like a draft, like part of the roof was like broken, and you guys are able to fix like the wall and the gate and like the sign.
Told me
It still needs like physically it's like repaired, but it could still use like some more.
There's only so much you could do in a day, even with the crew.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But it is livable now. Before it was like definitely a ruin you guys were shacking up in. You guys get all the cobwebs out and you're able to make it livable. All right, first person that we're gonna do is Moyasu and Hiro first. Moyasu and Hiro go to the red light district.
Oh, hey, look.
Oh boy! And when you guys like travel over to the red light district, do you take anyone else with you? You guys are just looking for Sam, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just us.
Unless Yuboku and Hanjo want to come with us while they're looking for their rebel guys, collecting information on them.
But then you guys might not be able to.
No, he says no.
So you guys head over to the red light district, and the red light district, it looks very quote unquote modern or advanced for the city, like the rest of the city. It looks like there's a lot of Dorminian influence in like the buildings and then like the technology here. So there are actually like street lamps that are powered by like arcane energy that have like this red light like coming off of them, giving it the name like the red light district. Of course, in like Chusei, it's like very common to have like a red light district in a big city. It just is like a place where brothels can be found. Brothels are legal in Chusei, and you would find like geishas at like a red light district. Geishas, however, are specifically for like non-sexual stuff, like they do like dancing and singing and all that stuff. But as you go deeper into the district, you will find some more deeper
prostitutes.
You find some whore. As Fujimoto-san, a retired 67-year-old engineer who hosted me and James the first time we went to Japan, told me that is where WHORE live.
Wait, it's prostitutes.
You like? You guys arrive and it's around like noon when you guys are like walking around here. It looks like there's not like a lot of people. The working girls are like cleaning up. It looks like it's not like it's off hours basically, but there are still like women in the streets who are like singing, and there are these rooms that have these windows with bars on them, like these big red bars on them. And you can see the women inside. They're just like lounging and like eating and like just on their like break time, basically like chilling. And as you guys pass by, they like say stuff like, "Oh, come back later tonight, sir. Oh, sir, you're so handsome."
Arata should have went to the red light district.
Yeah, so.
Stand at home clinging with the cool kids.
I'll approach one of the ladies who's cleaning.
I'm making my pet rock.
And ask her, are there any popular dives or drinking spots around here? Place that might be popular with gaijin.
Yes, we are looking for a blonde-haired man with a gun.
Well,
Well,
boy,
slowly turns to Hiro.
have you come to the right place?
Oh shit! Okay, all right. You walk up to this. All right, so this girl who's cleaning, she looks like she's like maybe 12 or 13. She clearly isn't like old enough to be like working, but she's like a serving girl. Like she says, "Oh, sirs, our establishment is of course the finest one. You certainly cannot go wrong with the Shangri-La. please come in and avail yourselves. Though I do not know what this blonde man you speak of with a gun. That's crazy.
I
Why don't you
look at
come in?
Hero.
Why-
I look at Hero, and then I look back at the girl. He's got particular tastes.
It doesn't look like they have what I want here.
What?
Or not you, Hero wants.
You know what Hero wants. Hero wants some of that Saya.
Hero wants to find Sam.
I'm interested in blonde boys. Have you seen one?
As you guys are like trying to walk away, this older lady like comes out, and she is much older. She's like in her like 40s or 50s, and she is wrapped up and painted, and she has like a pipe. And wait, well, I mean, dear customers, what is wrong? Has my little serving girl has she displeased you? And she like smacks her across the head. Get out of here, you stupid idiot! Marketing is so hard. Anyways, I assure you that if you're looking for some foreign women, we do stock some cosplay if you're interested in that.
Moyasu will step
Sirs.
forward kind of angrily and like if the girl is still there, kind of pull her away from the older woman. And like check on her. Are you okay?
And she seems like she seems like surprised that you're like helping her, and she says, "Well, it's okay. I'm used to it."
And then I'll look back at the older lady. We're actually looking for a friend of ours who maybe went a little too hard the other night.
Tends to do that.
Who is this? Who is this friend that you're looking for exactly?
As my colleague here so bluntly put it, he's a blonde-haired man with a gun.
Yes, he's hard to miss.
Oh, I see. No, I've never heard of him. Never heard of him. Oh, but perhaps if you have something that could jog my memory.
Yes, I do. Let's see. I will give her a silver piece.
Oh, a silver piece. Interesting. Well, these blonde-haired men, they have hair that's like gold. Oh, if only I could remember. Oh, so difficult. Oh, so hard.
I will take
Or,
the
you know, we
silver.
could
I will
go
take
inside.
the silver piece back, and we will leave.
You only.
Moyasu say, or you know, we could check your place ourselves.
Oh, what? Right. Like Hero takes it back.
No, seriously, if she doesn't give us more information, I will take that coin back.
Look. Okay. Oh my God.
Okay. So I told you.
23. Intimidate.
Only
Oh,
Kevin's
and the
allowed to
woman-
roll good this campaign.
I
woman,
do
like,
it, and
wails?
as I approach her, I light my hand on fire.
She like coils back and she says, "Stop! This we're protected by the family. You can't just do this. You can't just threaten us." Oh, all right.
I'll quench the flames on my hand. We're just looking for our friend then.
I'll tell you what you want, you brute. For 3 silver pieces.
I'll ignite the flames on my hand.
Oh,
again.
two silver pieces. 2 silver pieces.
I'll bring the other one up and light
All right,
light
what
with
silver
electricity.
piece? You drive a hard pocket, sir. But what silver pieces?
And then I'll hold one flaming hand and one sparking hand at either side of her head.
Wait! You can't do this. Oh
Alright, she'll do it for
Thanks,
once. I'll give her 1 silver piece if she's willing to talk for once.
I love how you were like, oh, I hope that little girl's okay for where she got hit. Now I'm gonna fucking intimidate or blackmail this fucking lady.
no!
We're not blackmailing her.
Or sorry, not extort, strong arm.
Strong arm,
I
yeah.
gotta say, this lady's gonna slap the shit out of 12-year-old lady.
If you give it a silver, she says, a blonde-haired man wielding a gun. Does he have a tattoo on his back?
Yes.
Then there's only one man that you could be talking about. They call him Samael, the devil,
That would be him.
the devil's child.
Yep, that's definitely him.
Yeah, I heard that he was back in town looking up some ladies. Of course, he didn't come to my establishment because he's a picky one. He only wants a certain type of girl. You know.
Fat as hell.
Thicker than a Snicker.
What type is that?
Expensive.
I see.
Of course, that boy can't pay for anything. So that's the reason why he skipped town last time, from what I heard. I'm sure he's getting into a whole hell of a lot of trouble this time too.
And what type of expensive escorts might he be looking for? Where might we find?
If only I could remember some of the names of my
Oh,
competitors.
you bitch!
Moyasu will light both hands on
This is
fire
literally-
and
okay.
electricity.
Wait, okay, we leave. I take a 15 in society for good whorehouses because we literally don't need her to find him now. Like,
Yeah.
that's an easy question that most people can answer.
Yeah. If you ask around, yeah, it's pretty easy. And actually, while you're walking around, you guys leave, and as you guys go deeper, got that silver, baby. As you guys go deeper, you start seeing more and more of the Gokudo, but they don't seem to pay that much attention to you two when you guys are walking around.
It's because we're not Kenji.
Not
Uh,
that memorable.
Moyasu. Yeah. And you guys ask around and you find out about this place called Agartha.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
And also, as we're walking, Moyasu will kind of just look straight forward, but say, "Aren't you gonna ask me why I brought you?"
I was assuming you brought me because I know the ways of Sam the best. I could help you find him. Aren't you going to ask why I came?
I figured you care about Sam, which is why I brought you.
Wrong.
It's not like
So-
I want to bring you anything. Baka.
Wrong!
So why did you bring me?
Not to mention you are a capable fighter. I figured if things
Yes.
did get sticky,
I
it'd be good to have you around.
reached for my bow staff, but then I reached past to Yuboku's katana. Yes, I have been practicing. And he starts.
Moyasu will like push it back into its sheath. Put that away. We don't
Yeah,
need
that'll
to attract
attract
any more
attention.
attention.
And as you guys walk up to Agartha, you guys suddenly hear a scream,
It sounds like we have found Sam.
and then we swipe away.
A scream and a gunshot?
No gunshot.
No gunshot. No
Just a
gunshot.
scream. Meanwhile, back in Yamashi town proper, Yuboku and his trusty ally, Hanjo, and his doge, Katame. I was trying to do like his trusty dog, Hanjo, and his ally, Katame, are walking through Yamashi. Quite nice. And actually, I feel like this is the first time you guys are getting to really see Yamashi, because Hanjo and Yuboku were riding around in the woods attacking people.
Yeah.
And then later you guys went to the Imperial capital. So you actually, this is the first time you guys are actually getting to see Yamashi. Hanjo says, I didn't spend that much time in this town. I don't really like big cities that much, I guess. I like the outdoors, the wilderness.
This is, other than the Imperial capital, maybe one of the bigger cities that I've been to. The north is much smaller cities, trade villages.
I've never been to the north. It's a place I want to go one day. I want to see that untamed wilderness.
Yes, there are some great fortresses up there as well.
And you guys are like in the marketplace area right now, basically. And Hanjo is like looking at arrows and like bowstrings and stuff, and just like looking around. Sir Matsume, I was wondering, how exactly does Yaibu courtship work? I'm just asking for just for research purposes.
Well,
Like Katame gives like a wine and like this look like, oh really?
well, it
Yeah.
depends on how Yaibu you would like to go. Gifts, like most Chusean courtship, will be exchanged. Usually, it would be, well, in deeper Yaibu tradition, with the father of of your desired.
Oh.
That you exchange gifts for the right, but in cases, maybe more modern cases, you would give the gifts directly to your your beloved, whatever. How I got my wife was
He wants to hear that story.
was a shared hunting trip, and yes, a shared hunting trip together where we wasted no expense, and well, to prove that we were of fruitful a fruitful relationship, a fruitful pairing. We ate. Well, Hanjo, have you ever had elk balls?
No.
Well, let me tell you. If your spouse, or if your beloved and you could share each, you will have many children. And I did have many children and grandchildren with my spouse.
Oh, wow.
It's a blessed marriage of the Kumi.
What do they taste like?
Balls.
They are not good.
Katame barks. Katame barks angrily.
Katame enjoys them. Katame will have litters and litters and litters of pups. I know this.
Well, while you guys are talking, suddenly Katame like barks and like runs to the crowd. Has Katame found something? And he runs up to this crowd of people who are standing around the scene of a stall. There's a stall in the marketplace here, and there is a girl and an elderly man who are running it, and the girl is dressed like this, and there are Metsuke in front of it.
Chun-Li did nothing wrong.
Actually, now that you mentioned it.
Chun-Li also thicker than a Snicker.
Yeah, that is the truth. That is the truth. And the elderly man is clutching his head where he's bleeding. He's bleeding from like his forehead, and he's yelling in a language that you do not understand.
I don't understand.
Yeah, you do not understand. And when you look at him, you can see that he looks foreign. Like he looks like a foreigner from Dorminia or from the east somewhere.
Yeah,
he's not sure.
I approach the man. I like pull a bandage out of my. I take assurance on my healing check.
Like as you approach him, the Metsuke like gets in front of you. Oh, this is police business, and the girl is like standing over the man, like she's like holding her hands over him. And saying, "Please stop. We have nothing to do with the rebels. My father is innocent. You can't do this." And we received a tip that you have been working with the firebrands. So we're going to confiscate all your merchandise, and your father can spend a long sentence in the prison. Maybe that'll loosen up his lips. If you're not careful, we might take you in too. And let me tell you, you won't do as well as your father. And he like holds up his like jite, and she like covers her father and like flinches away. And when you look closely, it looks like she is like a half I'm
Next. Yeah. All right.
And like the crowd around her, like some of them are like, some of them are like whispering to each other, like, "Ah, the Metsuke are going too far. This doesn't seem right." But then most of the people are saying like, "Get rid of these filthy foreigners! Down with the Dorminians!" And they're all like yelling and like cursing and throwing rocks and stuff.
Okay. What is nearby?
There's like another stall. Like there's two other stalls around it, but the people have kind of like surrounded it and kind of made like a, they're like blocking it off. There's like a small like wagon, like a hand wagon behind it with like two wheels, not for like a horse, but for like someone to like lift up and like move it around, right? Behind the stall, and then there's the two Metsuke, and the girl like over her father. And Hanjo is looking to you, like for what you want to do. Yeah,
Hanjo, I'm going to play very, very dumb for a second. But as soon as I get these Metsuke's attention, I need you to get the girl and her father out of here. Take them down, like I just described an alleyway that we passed, a while back.
And he nods. Yeah, he nods.
So like I kind of like throw my because I always wear my big winter clothing, and I like cover up my sword as best as possible.
Yeah.
And I like really lean on the cane, and I like almost fall into these two officers.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Oh,
and like one of them like,
I'm lost. I'm an old man, and I'm officers, can you? Oh, please.
Are you drunk, old man? Whose old man is? Whose Oji-san is this?
And I'm like literally like just tripping over myself, like.
No. Do you want to make like an athletics check or like what's a good check for this?
Is he trying to like grapple or technically deception?
Performance.
Athletics. I'm trying to like knock him balance. I'm
Yeah.
I'm not necessarily trying to sell my like.
Yeah, so you like fall.
Distract them.
You like drop your cane and like fall onto one, and he like grabs you, and then you just fall on him, and like you guys both go down.
Oh no, I'm falling.
You like elbow drop him. Oh my god! And he's like, my ribs.
Just suplex, straight up switch around him, flex him into the
German bridge. And the other one is like, are you okay? And like some of the crowd are like, hey, help that old man. Hey, you Metsuke, what are you doing? And the other Metsuke is like, he's like trying to help you up.
I'm just like pulling him down, like accepting his arm. And
Katame just starts barking. Katame just starts barking loudly. And the Metsuke is like, what's happening? Stop barking. And meanwhile, Hanjo like grabs this old man, and he like gets underneath one shoulder, and the girl gets underneath another shoulder. And they fucking skedaddle. They get the fuck out. And by the time the Metsuke like picks you up and gets you off of his comrade, they're gone. Yeah.
I am so sorry. What is going on? I'm lost. Which way to the water garden? The gardens. Which way to the gardens?
What that way. Well, watch where you're going, old man.
Thank you, officers. Keep the peace.
Senile old bastard. And they like turn around, and like the Dorminians are gone, and they're like,
I like how you Boku basically just weaponized grandpa at them.
Weaponized senility.
Yo,
You gotta fake a heart attack next time.
you gotta respect your elders, okay? So that's deep. That's deep.
Listen, when you get to Yuboku's age, no one's gonna stop you from being crazy.
Yeah, Yuboku's age is a weapon that is well oiled and used.
Fortunately, one day he's going to be doing that in earnest. We'll have no idea. Be like, great plan, Yuboku. He's like, I have Alzheimer's now. Like,
I'm actually having a heart attack, you ass.
And so, one of the guards is like, "Damn it, they got away." And then the other one says, "Forget it. Let's just confiscate this stuff and move on." And they start pocketing like the stuff for the stall, and it's just like. It's like foreign imports, not weapons, but like actual like Dorminian like oils and
Goods.
stuff like that.
knickknacks and
Goods.
stuff. Yeah.
Okay, so how do like Chusean badges work?
Chusein badges. It is actually
got
like
their
a
name on them.
It's more like an office or like a title. Like the Metsuke would all have like badges that are made of like bronze or like wax. Like they have like seals on them, basically.
Basically saying that they're local.
I was just trying to see if I could catch names since we have 10 Metsuke.
Oh yeah, they wouldn't have their names on their badges. That's too elaborate.
You can
And,
maybe
like,
describe
And
it
our
to the
Metsuke
others.
are like provincial Metsuke,
Yeah.
not like local.
Oh yeah, that's true.
They're
Yeah.
like state police to these local police.
Yeah, they worked for the inspector general.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. Well, I think I start to head back to the alley where I told Hanjo to go.
Yeah, and when you get to the alley, the girl is there with her father, who is bleeding from his forehead, and Hanjo is like looking at it, and he's like waiting for you because he knows you can tend wounds a lot better than he can.
Yeah, so I'll immediately I'll just use first aid to see how far that gets me before I use my spell.
Oh man, I do have to say he is like kind of a little portly, like he's like a merchant. He's clearly a merchant. Oh, those guys hit me on the head. Oh damn! Oh shit!
Does he always speak like, I'm assuming Dorminian or whatever?
Yeah, he's speaking Dorminian. Sometimes he speaks like broken Chusean, but it's like, and the girl, like after you wrap it up, she bows to you and she says, "Thank you, Sir Samurai. It's good to know that not everyone in this town hates Dorminians."
No, I hate you too.
Oh shit!
I am Yubokuma tonight. I am with the Roshigumi, and this is Hanjo.
She bows to both of you guys, and then she says, "The Roshigumi. Oh, I've heard of them. You're like some hero do-gooder police force, I guess."
You could say that. Yeah.
Oh,
We are here to see Chusei united once more under a comic show.
Oh, I see. Well, my father and I owe you, well, at least my father's life. I don't know what they planned for me, but please, my father and I, and like her father like says some stuff, and she says, we would like to host you at our house. If you'd follow us, you can have lunch.
And I look over Hanjo. That would be very enjoyable. Yes.
Yeah, Hanjo like nods, like, yeah, okay, cool. So you guys are gonna go get some lunch, and when you guys like go through some alleyways, and you guys are like in like the merchant like district, like the market district of Yamashi, and these two have like a house there, and it is like a like an apartment building with what looks like a small like storage area, like the apartment is like on the second floor and the storage area is like on the first floor. And she leads you inside and helps her father up the stairs. And when you guys get into the apartment, it's pretty shabby. It's not like it's not extravagant or anything like that. It's pretty like middle tier. Very very packed. Very very packed. Full of stuff. It's actually very hard to like move around and like find space to like sit down and stuff. And when you look at the stuff, it looks like there's like a lot of goods here, like a lot of imported goods from foreign lands. Not like Chusean goods, but like spices, like Dorminian like technology, like lamps and lantern oil and stuff like that. And Hancho has got a mustache. Incredible, so incredible. Hanjo looks pretty good. Damn, Hanjo. No, that's bad for your health. No, Yumi's never gonna marry you if you start smoking. No. Oh my god. Actually, yeah. When you guys sit down, the girl introduced herself as Maria, and her father as Jose.
Maria, where does your father hail from?
She says that originally her father is from Seville, the Baronies, from Ludoc, all the way on the east end of the Baronies. Yeah. And her father like puts up like two horns and like shakes his head, and she says, "The Baronies are kind of like the samurai clans in that they have animal symbols. Ludoc, they have the bull or the minotaur."
I am. If you were to break down the Cuisine people, I am of the Yaibu. And I believe, directly in animal spirits. That represent this country. So I make like I point to Katame, and then I like do a little like howl. I'm from a wolf clan in the north.
Katami like barks and then he like sits down.
Yeah.
And the father like pets like Katame and like Katame like growls a little bit, but then the father gives him a bone. And then Katami like starts eating the bone, and then he lets himself be pet. And so the girl serves some
Easily bribed.
easily bribed. Some tea and some tea biscuits, and she says that she was born here in Shusei, and her father says that it was a one night fling with a geisha from the red light district. Well, she's not so sure. The story always changes, but everyone sees them as Dorminian. However, even if her father is a Savellan, it's just like a foreigner kind of thing.
Yeah, we see. Yes, I have me myself being old and stuck in my ways. What, they were bothering you because they believe you were part of this fire.
Oh, the firebrands. Yeah.
Brand. Yes.
That's the name of their leader. The firebrand. She's very dangerous. But we don't have anything to do with them. We don't know them, and we don't help them or anything like that.
Your stall wasn't filled with guns. I don't think you were there to help them. I wouldn't have
No.
helped you if I thought different.
Certainly not. Certainly not. You want to apprehend them?
Yes.
I see. The Metsuke want to do the same thing, but they also have ulterior motives. This is not the first time that they have attacked my father and confiscated our goods again.
It is sad. While I support traditions of Chusei, I do not believe that we have to be isolationists.
And the father like says like a bunch of stuff in common. And she says, my father says that it's lucky that he still has connections to his merchant friends and some of the merchants who put into port further to the east. They've been providing some help, so we've been able to manage.
That's good. Good. Do you know anything about these firebrands?
And it looks like maybe she wants to tell you, or she doesn't really say anything. I guess she says no.
Intimidator.
But please have some of these sandwiches, and she gives you guys some sandwiches.
Yeah. We eat some sandwiches, and I'll be like, "Would you like to try some traditional Jusayan dishes?
Okay.
Embrace half your heritage." And I slide squirrel brains to both of them.
And like she like looks at it, and she looks at like Hanjo, and Hanjo's like, yeah.
I hand one to Hanjo too, and then myself, just to, you know what I mean, to show that they're not poisonous or anything.
Yeah, and like Hanjo eats it. Hanjo's getting used to taste, and she like eats it, and then she like turns green. And her father like eats it, and he almost like spits it up, but he like keeps it down, and they're both like, oh,
Hey.
But Maria is like, oh, I see.
They're not meant to taste good. They're meant to test
What's that about?
your hardiness in the spirits of the Kumi. Mm-hmm.
Oh, and then she says that to her father,
And that you didn't throw up and that you ate it is a positive thing. So,
and then he like reaches into like a box, and he pulls out a big brown bottle of whiskey, and he like slams it down
Shit.
on a table, and he pours you and Hanjo some whiskey.
yes.
Yeah.
I'll drink some whiskey with the old man.
And he's like, cheers! And then you guys both drink. And he says, kampai, which is cheers in Chusan. And then you guys both drink, and then he like nods his head, and then Maria says, "Well, thank you so much again for helping us. I think we'll have to go back and pack up later. Maybe try and set up again.
Yes.
I'm sure it was one of our rivals who tipped off the Metsuke, or maybe they just found us an easy target. I guess."
Maria, if you know anything like that, please find us at the dojo. We want to help this city and the people like you. The innocents shouldn't be punished and thwarted by corrupt cops and gang members. The Roshigumi are here to see Akame's vision of a better Chusei brought forward. He's not going to force her to talk if she doesn't want to talk, but
Yeah.
yeah.
But that's what you say to her. Okay,
Yeah, that's what I say to her.
that's pretty
What's wrong with you? Threaten her with fire.
It's not how Iboku does things.
good. Go for it.
Break her legs.
What the
That works.
Have to tell me bite her in the groin like he does everyone else.
All right, but then you guys the man like nods his head, and the girl like says something to him, and then the man like says something back to her, but then she doesn't translate it.
Hanju, do you speak common? Or
He says
Armenian?
he says that he knows bits and pieces. And actually the after you guys leave, he says the last thing that old man said, he said something about a congregation.
There is a worshipping of this red priestess here. And
So
while I
you
don't
had a party member with
Well,
you.
I don't
that's-
condemn most religions. I do believe there are deep, dark Farline or deep, dark, deep, dark
Here's the darkness.
Oni, and who would call themselves gods, but are here to only trick us humans and elves, and whatever the people of Farline itself to their dark deeds.
How does Iboku feel about Ulrich's Oni wife?
I don't know if he's
And,
really been told that or has an Oni wife.
As you guys are like walking down the street and walking away, you hear someone shout, wait, Sir Samurai. And when you turn around, Maria is like running down the stairs, and she's holding something. And she hands you a holy symbol. A holy symbol. You can roll
Mhm.
knowledge religion on it.
Okay. Oh God, I've not rolled a good knowledge religion.
No pressure.
It's like
I believe in you.
It's like 4 crossed arrows in a circle. It is the symbol of Miley.
There you go.
Ooh.
That's a nature check, but I'll take it.
Fair
No,
enough.
wait. It's the same. It's both the 6.
Yeah,
but
okay. It's the symbol.
Don't taunt the dice by rolling again.
It's a symbol
Yeah.
of Miley, and it's like a small like sigil, and she like presses it into your palm. If you really mean what you say, then you will need this. And then she runs back upstairs.
I nod and say thank you as she walks away.
Yeah.
Now we just need to find the congregation.
Swipe away, swipe